Rafael. Hi. I'm RJ. Hi. Where are your eyes? There they are. I see them. They're underneath your glasses. Can I see your eyes? Can you look at me? There they are. I see your eyes. Where's your smile? Do you have a smile? That's your mouth and your beard. We both have beards. You see my beard? I can touch your beard. Very good. That was nice. A little bit of reciprocation there. Beautiful. And you're his?
Resident manager.
Resident manager. Well, we're getting a whole variety of things in today, Lynette. What is it that you'd like Rafael to do that he's not doing now, or that he wants to do that he can't do now?
Well, he has a hip talk. It's on,
Okay.
it's on right now. He
He
doesn't really use it very well.
Yeah, I can see that. What's the purpose of the hip talker? Obviously to communicate, but I mean, what are the pictures on there?
He's got a whole different. They're different.
Oh, you're going to show me your hip talker. Yes, I want to see it.
Show it to him, buddy.
Yeah, I want to see your hip talker, Ralph. Oh, look at all those pictures right there. We're going to zoom in on it if you can there, John, my friend. I'm going to try to get it here without being too... You got it?
Got it.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. So we have 12 symbols, but he's not using it in the way that you would hope he's using it. Is that correct?
Right.
Did he ever, when it first came, was there a novelty in it and he used it more? Or not really?
Not really.
Not really. So would you say that he doesn't realize the value of it, the purpose of it?
Yes.
Could it be a value issue? It's not that important, or he doesn't really understand that it's communicating with somebody?
The people he communicates with, he can do without it, and that's the issue.
That's the issue. I agree.
Understand.
That's, you picked up on where I was going with that. Thank you. That's exactly right. I'm talking to you at the rate of 180 words a minute. Doesn't sound like it, but it's 3 words per second. If I even slow down to 2 words per second, our brains, not shut off, but our language centers here pretty much go down. They like 120 words and above. Below 120, which would be 2 words per second, something like that, your mind just starts wandering. It's very hard to stay engaged with somebody communicating at very low rates. So when you're thinking of the Dynavoxes or the iPods putting out at the best about 20 to 30 words a minute, very hard to stay engaged. This is even more restricted here. You've got 12 buttons right here, and they're not conversational. They're just little sort of one-way requests. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
And so there's not really a good engagement here. And the reason to use this never really overcame the reason not to use it, which is I can get my needs met more directly by looking at somebody a certain way, grabbing their hand and pulling them, maybe pointing towards something, which get closer to the 180 words a minute that I'm doing now, compared to this little puppy right here, which doesn't even come close to it. Second issue is what's on here, not just the style of the communication, but what's on here. So I'm just going to read these to you. Thank you for holding this for me. Well, thank you. We've got bathroom, soda, coffee, please, something that I can't see without my glasses, goodbye, hello, work, yes, no, work. Ah, work. So what we have here are a variety of very, very functional buttons for somebody that's high cognitive, but is not communicating for some reason or another. So what might work better for this hip talker, at least for now, is that we give it more value. And that means that it does more of what he really wants. Because let's face it, half of these are abstractions. Yes and no don't have any real meaning in the world. It's only an understanding between us two that these words mean anything. Sad and happy are another one's just like that. They don't really mean anything until you know what they mean. Whereas ball, got it. TV, got it. Hug, got it. Okay, so concrete. So right now, are any of them, can I see your hip talker again, please, Rob?
Soda and coffee are probably about it.
And even those are things that are not going to be readily available to them. You have to go to them or you have to make them. Soda, you go to it or you can be presented with it. But not as easy as other things I would imagine which was my next question. Yeah, all of these are fairly abstract or they're not immediate. Sometimes people like Ralph want immediate things, and that's what motivates them. And that's where we want to start. What things motivate Rafael? Anything at all.
Pop and coffee.
Pop and coffee. Are there any other things?
Well, he likes his mom, but we can't make her appear readily.
You, Speechy, please, I need you up here.
You need me up there?
I do. I need an attractive young lady.
Oh, no.
See, I'm doing it. Come on. Hi, Raph. He's eyeing you already. He says, what's going on here? What's your first name?
Carrie.
This is Carrie. Can you crouch down right here? And this is Rafael. Can you say hi to my friend Rafael, Carrie?
Hi, Rafael.
And put your other hand out like this. I just want to see what happens here. Give him a lot of time.
Here's something to show me?
Let him interact whatever way is natural. Let him be Rafael. Sometimes these AAC devices, just go with it, Carrie, you're doing just fine. Sometimes these AAC devices, because they have such specific vocabulary on them, you want to use that vocabulary, but in fact, it may not be natural at all. Yeah, he's a little, you might want to give him a steady chair there, Rick. Just change chairs, but don't let him sit yet. Yes, everything has happened to me that you would think is. I had one guy break his wrist once, right after I told his mom, oh, nothing can happen. He breaks his wrist. Okay, hands out. I want you to keep those, that's it. See, it's huge. Hands out, palms up, huge. Even if it's just this right here. Because that's something that an AAC device won't give you. Beautiful. Now, you've come up. Now we want to close. The close would be, that was fun visiting with you. I'm going to go sit back down. That would be a close.
It was fun visiting with you. I'm going to go sit down now.
Now don't wait. Go. Go.
Okay.
Everybody does the same thing there, Carrie. They just sit there waiting. I'm not sure for what, but they do that. Or some people would then follow that with, is that okay? So let's make you a consequence. Because I personally felt that Rafael got a big, big kick out of that. So let's use that to our advantage. Because there's no doubt in my mind that one of the things that motivates him is women. That's because it's universal. So why not use that to our advantage? So I'm going to quickly, Rafael is fine right there. This wallet, would you call this a wallet? What would you call it?
It's a wallet.
It's a wallet. What's inside there?
Money.
Money. And he likes that. Does he like taking the money out and manipulating it?
No, he just likes to get pop with it.
Getting a pop with it. So do you think taking the wallet out was sort of a request for pop? Ah, I'm learning. Okay, very cool. We don't have any pop here, though, do we? We do. We can play it again. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Thank you. Rafael.
What now?
So you choose.
I'd like a back rub, please.
He just spotted you. He
You
just went after you.
turn. I'd like a back
The
rub.
light bulb just went off.
Ooh, that feels so good.
This is back rub because you touched the back rub. You use the iPad to say back rub. That's good. Let's do some more talking. Will you help me talk some more? He says, I sure will.
That was...
I'd like a back rub, please.
Rafael.
Choose one. I'd like a back rub,
That's
please.
okay, he'll learn. He touched all four of them just to see what would happen.
You turn. I'd like a back rub, please.
Ooh, that feels so good.
It's that fingernail.
Rafael.
So that time I did not prompt him to move
I'd
by
like
himself.
a back rub, please.
So this time I'm going to help him just by occupying his hand a little
Now.
so that it's not so impulsive. Oh, you can choose.
Music, please.
He's touching, but because his fingernails making contact first.
You tell me.
Actually, what we can do is
Music, please.
we can do that. Ah, lousy song. Let's get you a more appropriate song. I should have changed that. Music. Let's just get you anything for now. How about some Michael Jackson?
Rafael.
Choose one.
Rolled right up here. You're going to help me push him up and back. Right now we need to do it forward. It would be better in that chair, but we're fine here. Which one?
I'd like a back rub.
He's touching all four of them here. He doesn't have the basic concept.
Rafael.
I know what I mean.
You tell me.
I'd like a back rub, please.
Let's try that.
Ooh, that feels so good.
You chose back rub. This time I'll help him to get you, Carrie. He's just touching each one of them because he's touching and the fingernail is not doing anything. There we go. Let's try that.
Rafael.
That's a little better.
That was.
I'd like a back rub, please.
Let's see if we can get the girl.
Rafael.
There's a girl.
What
Yes.
now?
There she is.
I'd like a back
So
rub.
he knows there's things there, but this is why the hip talker would never have a shot at
You
working.
tell me.
We're looking at
I'd
it right
like
here.
a back rub, please.
He's not sure which picture yields which
Ooh,
thing.
that feels so good.
So I'm going to motor him through this one. Right now, I don't see a contrast between touching one picture versus another.
Rafael. That was.
I'd like a back rub,
So
please.
I'm going to help you this time. I'm going to help you.
Rafael.
Choose one.
Nice and slow.
Carrie.
Rafael.
Stand up.
You tell me.
Come right at this corner. And then wait for it.
Rafael, I'm coming to give you a hug.
There she comes.
Now hold it for a second. You chose hug on the iPad. And you got a hug. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Carrie.
Carrie.
Rafael.
What now?
Ah,
Carrie.
nice.
Rafael.
Wait right at the corner.
You tell me.
Carrie. Rafael, I'm coming to give you a hug.
There's your hug. You can hug her back. There you go. Nice. That's good. Very appropriate. Good. Okay. And then you can just head back there. Thanks, Carrie. Let's do one more. He's on to us now, I think.
Rafael.
Carrie.
That was Carrie.
Rafael.
Try not to help him this time. See what happens.
I'd like a back rub.
Without my direction, he went right back to just trying something until it worked.
You tell me.
I'd like a back rub.
So, in my opinion, right now, he's completely prompted.
Ooh, that feels so
And we
good.
definitely want to try to move past that. And the only way we can do that is make the consequences so obvious that he gets the connection between them, which would be this. So the hip talker doesn't stand a prayer without him being successful here first. So you might as well just take that off for a while, because it's not serving any purpose. Or if you want to make them all into one thing that's meaningful, like they'd all be help. So if he really needs help, he could touch any one of the buttons and it would say help. Something like that would make sense. Or left and right, as long as you made all the ones on the left one color and all the ones on the right a different color, just to shade them in. But for right now, this one's called Point to Pictures, and he really needs work right here. This is that big gap in between cause and effect and using like Prologue would go. There's this big void in there, and this helps to some extent fill the void there. And I'm just using something natural for him, which was a woman, which all men are attracted to, and we put that in here because when I said what motivates him, you said pop. Well, we could put that in here, but nothing replaces a real one-on-one interaction like that. I knew these girls would be very cooperative. They just seemed like they would.
Rafael.
That was...
I like a
Just for the heck of it here, I'm going to move it all the way to the left.
Rafael.
what now? I like a back
He
rub.
still went to the one on the bottom left. His fingernail made contact, nothing happened, and then he just went around the board.
I like a back rub, please.
We could put you in the upper left, but that
Ooh,
would
that
defeat the
feels
purpose.
so good.
We want him to look for the picture of you and find you. That's our goal right here. Or whatever it may be. Soda, does he like going for walks? No. There must be other things besides soda and Carrie that he would like. Does he like playing with balls?
Animals.
Animals? What type of animals?
All.
All animals.
He likes babies.
Does he have any access to any animals?
We go to the zoo and we go.
That's
we
a-
don't have any access to them at home.
How about next to our neighbor with